the kitchen. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make my own tag. And I'm calling it...
This is how I like zen before I have to do a video. So good. Hi guys, my name is Bex and welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to be doing the hidden books tag that was created by G at Book Roast. I was tagged by G. I was also tagged by my Coffee Chatter, who's up to 99 subscribers. So one more person, please go subscribe to her so she hits 100. That's really exciting. So I've just stalked Coffee Chatter for a bit because I don't know her name. Is it Amelia at Coffee Chatter? This is why I don't say Book Roast name. I call her G because I can't do the name. So Coffee Chatter, hello, and thank you for tagging me. So the point of this book tag is to basically go through the hidden books that are off our main shelves. Now I normally sit in front of my main shelf, which is just over there. There's like 16 boxes sort of thing that my main books sit on. However, what you don't see is that I also have 2 beside my bed and 2 boxes beside my TV, which is like the opposite side of my bookshelf. Now I am classing them as my hidden bookshelves and I'm going to talk about them a little bit more today. So step 1 is tell people where your hidden bookshelves are. And I just did that right here and right over there. And step 2 is to show the books that are on your hidden bookshelf. Now there are a lot of books there. All over this shelf, over on this side, I have 3 series on it, and I'm gonna show them for you. First series on my hidden bookshelf is the Divergent trilogy and the companion novel. So I have Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant, and 4. And I'm sure you're asking, why is it over there? It's kind of like it's not like my reject shelf, but it kind of is, as in I don't really want to read this series. They just don't interest me as much as I thought. I've read Divergent. The next set of books are these ones. This is the first 4 books in the Maze Runner series. So it's the Maze Runner, the Scorched Trials, the Death Cure, and the Kill Order. And again, I'm sure you're asking why they're there, because I don't really like them. I read the Maze Runner, and then I kind of read a little bit of the Scorched Trials, and then I was just like, nah. I don't really have a big dramas with the series. I just don't like the writing style. So these are also on my hidden shelf. The last series on my hidden bookshelf, or one of my hidden bookshelves, is this one. And that's Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, with Miss Peregrine's Home, Holy City, and Library of Souls. Now this is not for a bad reason that it's on the shelf. It's on this shelf because it physically doesn't fit on my main bookshelf, and because they're a different shape, they're a lot bigger than normal paperbacks, so they just don't fit. My other bookshelf to this side is kind of a TBR slash books that are a lot taller that don't fit on my main shelf. So the currently reading books that are on my shelf are The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater, and I am that much through. Just started this one, love it. So I'm currently reading this one at night before I go to bed. And I also have Harley Quinn Hot in the City Volume 1 also on my bedside table, because I'm also reading that one when I get to it. I'm actually nearly finished. I started this one for the HP Weekendathon. I just haven't finished it yet. So this is another one that's on my hidden shelf. The next set of books on my hidden shelf that I'm not going to pull out for you because they're all kind of stuck in there right at the back, that is the Game of Thrones series. I keep them just over there because they kind of need a shelf to themselves on my main bookshelf, but I haven't got one yet. So they're tucked away, hidden right at the back there. I haven't read any of the Game of Thrones series. I watched the TV show. I love the TV show. I live for it. But they just need space to themselves, and unfortunately my bookshelf doesn't give them that. So that's why they're on it. Next on my bookshelf is the Fallen series. And I'm borrowing these from my friend Tegan at the moment. I absolutely love the covers of these ones. Now I know this one is coming out in a movie or a TV series, but I'm going to read this one shortly. I just haven't had time yet. So I have Fallen, Torment, Passion, and Rapture. So I'm going to be reading them very, very soon. There are 5 more books on this shelf that I'm going to go through really quickly, and then we'll be done. So I bought this because I was curious, but I have no intention of reading it, so I'm not really sure why I did. but this is the special edition of Twilight with Life and Death, which is Twilight gender swapped on the back. Honestly, probably shouldn't have bought it because I don't like it. I bought it anyway. Maybe I'll get to read it, maybe I won't. Either way, really big book and doesn't fit on any shelves. The next book on my hidden shelf is The Dark Days Club by Alison Goodman, and this book is about the same size as Twilight. It's huge and I love it. I don't know much about this book. There is no reason that this is on my hidden shelves. It's just too big to fit on my main shelves. It just says she must make a choice, save her reputation or the world, and it's set in London in 1812. Yeah, I don't really know much about it, but it's a beautiful book. Look at you can see like the imprinting sort of thing. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I'll get around to reading it eventually. I just haven't got time yet. The next 3 books are also really tall. So first I have Zodiac, Romina Russell. I've been meaning to read this one for ages. I really like star signs, so I'm surprised I haven't read it yet. And I know this is a trilogy. It says Beware the 13th Sign, and I find it really interesting because at the moment I think they're like debating the 13th sign, so beware that shit. But yeah, so this one's on it just because it's tall. It actually looks like a quick read. I should jump onto it, but so many books, so little time. Next is Vassar in the Night by Sarah Porter. Same reason, bit tall, doesn't fit on my bookshelf. I received this one in one of my Outcrate boxes, I believe. Yeah, I just haven't got around to reading it yet. It is a retelling of Vasilisa the Beautiful. I think it's Russian folklore, so it's a bit exciting. I haven't read this one. Let me know down below if you have though, because I've heard mixed reviews, and yeah. Last but definitely not least is 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnson, and this is also really tall. It's a bit flamboyant, if you know what I mean. The cover's a bit cray-cray. I believe it's about a man who's killed, like taken wives and killed all of them, and then he comes to a village to kill another one. I don't know much about the story, but yeah, it's just funny shape. That's all on my hidden bookshelves. I've gone through every one of them. And I think step 3 in this book tag is to tag some people. So I'm going to tag some people down below. Thank you G at Book Roast for creating this tag. I really enjoyed it. Thank you both Book Roast and Coffee Chatter for tagging me. I appreciate it a lot. And that's all for the tag today. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more and haven't already. Go follow Book Roast if you aren't, and definitely go subscribe to Coffee Chatter because she's just about to hit 100 followers on her YouTube, and that is so exciting. I will see you guys next time for a new video. Bye!